Bloodsayan's Happy Chaos.
See how he's able to work this out right off the start. Tries to go for the 2S and closing the distance with the far slash. Couple bullets whiffed, but things are okay so far.
Yeah, slow and steady here for Jonathan Tene. Not getting too aggressive, just trying to kind of, measure things up. See what Bloodsayan is going to be doing here in neutral, how they're going to navigate. Able to score the throw into the OTG, of course, set up the curse.
I like that in the first situation where you get into a strike, though. Jonathan just takes the throw. Reasonable. Just take your damage. Get some data. We find that low into the revolver all the way to the corner already.
Oh, denying the super dash there with that BRC and clean it DP right through the wall. Jonathan Tene turning this round around in a big way.
2K2D goes for the burst, plenty of meter though, and he's just going to send Revolver, whether it's Revolver or Vortex, 100 meters for Soul there, he's going to do something aggressive. He can be as hasty as he'd like to be there.
Exactly. We talk a lot about open world character, right? He has so many different options just to engage with the player and to route out of any stray hit.
We were just talking about it in the crowd too. I mean, Soul is just like, he is fun and interesting in every version of himself. There's no not interesting Soul.
There's always some unique mechanic that he gets in one of these Guilty Gear games, but he's going to get the Tyrant Rave through the wall. Hard knockdown. Tene looking to try and close out game number 1 here.
Dash up and tap the FD. YRC buy some room. Wild Assault for the quick little reload, and we get the roll. This is an opportunity here.
Yeah, it doesn't have the mirror to get the Deus Ex or to get a hard knockdown, so we just have to go for the 6S Sucker Punch.
Nice block. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Recovers fast enough. Deflect Shield gets some room, spends the rest of his HP on this last clone. The final bastion of defense.
At this point, you can use clone as much as you want, right? It can't kill you, so might as well send it out. And there it is! Using it to block the Bandit Bringer. And now, we should be going into Deus Ex here to refill our bullets. Absolutely we do, but the question is, are we close enough to the wall to get the wall break? And we are.
Oh, hard knockdown. This is actually massive. That
because
sucks.
He jumped.
Yeah, it sucks.
Tene jumped, which sent him far back. He saw what Leffen did in the last game and said, I'm going to use that one to try and close it out.
Oh, dude, smart stuff on the showing here. Tene going to take the first one straight up with the Wild Assault and is able to get the full confirm. Forces the burst out of Bloodsayan.
Yeah, and that's 2 for 2 on the command rolls, hitting their mark. Gets the meaty close slash, 50 meter available. You know what's coming.
Deus Ex, as always, for the full reload. Focus looking pretty good as well. It's a really good spot as we get into it, and he's just going to go straight for the curse and backs thing up, but the YRC to get room.
Oh, 5H whiffing. That was huge. Right now, look at Jonathan Tene blocking here with the FD blinks, just trying to push Bloodsayan out. Huge whip on the 5D, but it doesn't matter. Not when Chaos has bullets in the gun.
2K2D, that's a great turn. Steel lands on the other side, but how are you going to turn this into tangible pressure? You need something. Got to find the hit somehow, but a whiff punish forces the burst.
Yeah, we're knocking at the front door. Second close slash is going to hit Raw. Didn't have any meter to do anything, but we got it this time. Decides not to spend it.
Yeah, holding that RC. Interesting choice and gets the trade. Normally that would be so soul favored, but he doesn't have life to cash in on it.
No, unfortunate there. And now we're at a situation here where Bloodsayan is going to try to tie things up. Wants to make this a competitive set. And I love the in and out game that we're playing, right? We'll run in a little bit and then backdash to try and get Jonathan Tene to whiff something like a 5K, 2D, or a 6S.
That's nice block. Reaction time is good, but finally the low finds its mark.
Punching straight through the clone there. Mr. President, get down. Time for another Deus Ex.
Okay, what comes next though? No RC, no burst. You have to be a little more tame than you'd like to be. Just gonna take aim.
Oh no! Yeah, we gotta spend our burst there. It's our last chance to stay alive. Would have been death with that confirmed. But how are we gonna push forward through with this? Bloodsayan down on resources. Of course, we still have 50 burst available, but that doesn't seem to matter. We can just go right into super, close this out 1-1.
Yeah, Bloodsayan doing a good job there, maintaining composure. Because Tene, I mean, a lot of times, Tene hasn't really put him in a spot to test him on whether or not he's going to send the second half of Revolver yet. So it's interesting that he sent it the first time we got into that situation.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We also haven't really done a whole lot of throw, right?
Yeah, 100%.
When it comes to strike throw, it's been all strike. Of course, you have access to your normal throw, but there is also wild throw, which Soul can combo off of with 50 meter. Miss our dust loop, but that's fine. Gets to pick up with the close slash.
Say I was ready for it. I got the in dust we trust ready for it, but there's a throw. A little bit at a time. Revolver whiffs this time. No RC available.
All right, just jumping over. Oh no! Stuck between a rock and a hard place. That is terrifying.
Yo, that clone is rock steady, by the way. He was just chilling.
That's a strong back.
I was about to say. Oh, you see the traps on this guy. Picks him up with a pull of the gun. Nice to get the wall stick. No hard knockdown, but that's okay. Still a huge advantage Bloodsayan right now.
And the 2S hitting. Tene trying to be a hero with the burst. Ooh. Scary situation. We still have the 50 meter available. Any hit could decide it. Counter hit 2H. Gunflame feint. This is going to be huge, but will it kill?
Not quite enough. I think even with the guaranteed damage on the shatter, a pixel of life still has burst. PRC's forward. Nice to get away!
Hit the clone! That is horrible! It was the right idea, too, to go for the DP like that to counter any poke, but Bloodsayan already so quick with the scapegoat.
Oh, my God. Still to find the low straight away and baits out the DP again. Really good damage coming out of here. Deus Ex for the hard knockdown.
Tene didn't ask for this. Incoming mix up here from Bloodsayan. Might just go ahead and set up the curse. That's what we've been doing, right? We've just been playing it safe and steady. We know that DP is a threat from Soul, so just set up the curse so we can get our gun locked on.
Okay, throws the dust this time. It's got to be time. It's finally time to lean into the throw. No, it's just going to be the strike. The double overhead finds its mark. RC board is good, but doesn't get much. Again, fakes the roll on that one. That is such a convincing fake, too, because you know, as a player like Jonathan, even with the reaction time that he has, you cannot guess there. You do not have time. That's so sick from him to be able to sneak in the low.
Absolutely. But now Bloodsayan up 2-1 here. Takes away a little bit of that burst with the wild assault. Sent all the way to the corner. How are we going to escape? Sends the burst. That's the start of it here. Goes low this time. We actually got a micro dash into the low as well.
And then just lands a close slash. Also is able to go through with the Fafnir. Not enough to kill, but things not looking good here. And closes the distance. Yeah,
Bloodsayan after wall break has been consistently, even getting broken through the wall himself, as long as it's not a knockdown, has been just wanting to set up that curse or at least the scapegoat. So going for the BRC4 to slow things down was so smart on Tene's part.
Distance closed. Revolver. Right in the, upside down. That ain't good. 2K, 2D, revolver, double overhead, finds the mark, beats the burst as well. Tene is back in it, and it's 2-2.
Oh, that blood might have been rushing to Saiyan's head here. But now we got a competitive set down to the wire.
Oh, I mean, Tene has been making the adjustments here. We still have not gone to the throw in strike throw yet.
It's finally time.
It's got to happen eventually. He's saving it. There's no time to save for nationals, though, dog. Game 5.
Wild throw is an option, just regular throw either.
Yeah. Anti-air with the gun, though. Good stuff for Saiyan. Crowd loves it, by the way.
The crowd cheering for Happy Chaos. Who would have thought? But here's the hard knockdown. Bloodsayan going to set up the curse again. No, this time we decide to fake the run in, trying to bait out a DP there from Tene.
Got the throw, got the pickup. Should be able to take the kill off of this one. Yep, Deus Ex will do it. And I'm thinking UNF, University of North Florida. We got a hometown hero.
Oh, okay.
Potentially.
Oh, we got the UNF chance?
There you go. Oh my God, far slash into the confirm though. The chant stops immediately. What a silencer.
All right, you have to watch out for the command roll here as well. Whiff on the 5D, but Happy Chaos, I say it all the time, he's so good at whiff punishing, as in whiffing and punishing you. Goes for the overheads there on the faster C from the Bandit Revolver. No one home but the 2S hits.
That, I feel like we are so overdue for the throw.
It just has not happened yet. It's been all strike, no throw. That's the way that Tene is feeling, but there's the pickup. Oh, well, we got a throw there, but we absolutely wanted Bandit Revolver.
That's a really common execution error. Final game, final round, both of them full burst available.
Yeah, so this is as close as you can possibly get. Bloodsayan backing up just to set up the curse there, trying to whittle down Jonathan Tene. Playing a little bit of that runaway game, but now we spend the Wild Assault to get right on in.
Ooh, that stagger with the gunshot is huge. Finally runs out of bullets. Tene knows it's his time. This is your moment.
Oh, success. Hitting it just a tip. There we go. Gets the full confirm. All the way to the corner. Gonna be through the wall with the Tyrant Rave.
Ooh, okay. Where's this leave us, though? Has meter, has burst. Bloodsayan gonna just spend it on block. I like that. But no! That could do it!
Yep, RC again. You have even more meter. Send the super!
And one more time with the Tyrant Rave. Jonathan Tene gonna be able to clutch up on that one.
What are you doing? Okay.
just based basing it on personal playstyle and having seen his gameplay before, I feel like a lot of times he generally is a lot more aggressive.
I mean, Kai has definitely started to trail more aggressive as the game has gone.
5 character lengths and through.
That's the Kai classic. Vintage Kai. And then sliding right on in. Fast RC tries to bait out the burst. But no bite from Newbreaker. They are definitely not spending it here. We are way too far down with not enough resources to make the comeback.
Yeah, it doesn't even take the kill off of that one either. So now into the fireball game, content to play it a little bit slower.
All right, we're getting a throw of our own. Oh, someone screen capped that too. You see that?
Okay, really good damage on the Elysium driver. All of a sudden, this is very doable. A hard knockdown and a dream for Newbreaker.
Uh-oh, but sliding right on in, into the air throw, tossed back to the ground, and then just the DP to show off. Take flight.
Yeah, absolutely.
That, I can't believe that traded, actually. Yeah, I would have imagined that 2D would have gone right underneath the 5S.
Hey, listen, the hitbox is better than you'd expect. Pick up into the heavy fireball, +4, but we push block out.
Again, though, these backdash straight into stun dipper. We've seen it time and time again here from Scambolini, and it's working out to incredible effect.
Interesting he didn't go for the hard knockdown there, saving that half of the burst.
Oh, just getting caught, tripped upon landing, but we slide right back on in. Is this the strategy? We just backdash and slide on in right through the minions, spend the meter to keep the pressure on Newbreaker? It's currently working out beautifully at the moment.
Yeah, you just can't let him get you fully set up. I mean, a lot of times when you do see Scambolini go like playing a little more defensively, it's JS. You notice that a lot. JS is a great move for being able to move backwards, represent a hitbox, also be able to cut the minions if they try and chase you down with it. Definitely a strong option.
That DP a strong option as well, just getting the pressure off a little bit. I like the heavy stun edge. And then the clash. And now we're just trying to play this poking game, right? As Newbreaker plays a little bit of the lane game, running away, setting out minions, trying to find the right opportunity to get on in. You see the danger time coming up. Danger penalty, negative penalty, I should say. You can't backdash too often or you'll run out of that meter.
It's a throw. Gonna go for the heavy fireball, pushed away. Flip kick is great, though.
Another screen cap, what's happening? Please disconnect the Bluetooth controllers after this, somebody. But there's Ride the Lightning.
Oi, an RTL, more than enough to take the kill off of that. Scambolini still in prime position right now.
Absolutely, about to go up 2-0 if Newbreaker can't get some momentum started here. 2K2D, get the pickup, should get sent. No, we don't go for the wall break. Instead, we want to squeeze out that extra damage, but finally the Elysium driver comes through. The Owen Hart pile driver.
Okay, where does this leave us, though? Jump in, straight into the throw. RC, close out, not quite, but the DP does not land for Scambolini. They're perfect for Newbreaker, and even up the rounds.
All right, but let's see if we can even up the game count here. That's what's really going to matter. We got to get a point on the board. Both of the minions getting DP through, but that was so smart with the safe jump from Newbreaker. Another Elysium driver through the wall, and we're starting to build up that snowball a little bit. The engine has turned on.
Okay.
First.
Yeah, forced it out, had to.
Oh no, but getting picked up by the minions there. Surprised we haven't seen the mask on yet with the super. We've just been using a lot of RC into good effect there at the end with a PRC for the air throw. 1-1.
Yeah, Newbreaker, what a bad Scambolini. When they were able to take the win, felt like they were playing pretty dominantly here. Newbreaker grinds that one out.
But now knockdown, plus frames there. Tried to go for a shimmy to bait out the throw, but ended up getting thrown from Jacko anyway.
Both of these players using deflect shield really well.
I agree, absolutely. It's to create that space, right? Whether we're using this to create space for a fireball or create space for a minion, it's been working out really well for both of these players. But right now, Newbreaker needs to close in the gap here and get some space in on Scambolini.
5S was definitely good. Fireball game working out as well. Mixing in the heavy stun edge when he can, but max distance.
Spinning on the dome.
The 5 time.
That's what I was thinking, the spinneroonie. That's what it's called now, it's the spinneroonie.
Wherever I can.
Shouts to Booker T. We need to get him out here.
You think Booker T plays Jacko?
Maybe.
round for Newbreaker.
If the way he acts on NXT, yeah, he plays Jacko, all right. Or Geo.
There you go. Okay, set up the minion though, had to spend the burst, there's the knockdown. Scambolini, back throw in response though. NewBreaker on the reversal throw, it's been a couple times in a row that's worked out perfectly.
Yeah, but here we go, stealing a little bit of your burst and getting the 5D, RC into the pickup. I think you're dead, DP? Yeah, just enough to get the kill. Good Lord, Scambolini taking another round, dead even with both of these players. It's been so back and forth.
Wild assault a piece, but you want to save it for the burst if you can. Knockdown, here we go. Close slash in response as well. Good spacing on that.
Yeah, but now we're going to spend our burst here on Scambolini's side just to get the hard knockdown. That's fine. We got the 50 meter, tries to go for the overhead.
2D wins the day.
Oh no, and the DP is going to whiff. No burst to save Scambolini's life here, and we're going to eat a super. Not close enough to break the wall, but that is fine. It means we get to set up those minions, one behind your back.
Little jump to the JS, definitely good. He committed the flip kick there. You can see he's trying to go for something and finds a throw.
Gotta bait out the burst, yeah, absolutely, and goes for it. But it comes out on the stun dipper attempt. Heavy stun edge gets blown up. This is still so doable. Triple hit on the minion. We just sent it.
Had burst. I know it's a hard reaction, but had definitely built burst before that killed him.
And the thing is, it would have worked because NewBreaker was holding the minion, meaning that we can't block.
Oh, but we've got adaptations. Nice backdash there.
Gold burst comes out, though, here for Scambolini. Now going to have a lot of meter to work with. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's a tough one. DP whiffed, especially when there's minions already set up. All three of the homies, that is so clutch that you were able to clear there. Because if we get some kind of buff super going, that could have been a nightmare. But RTL is a nightmare of its own.
RTL doing a respectable amount of damage there as well. Pushed all the way to the corner. 5D, that's the round.
That micro dash 5K, I love that confirm.
Kai has some saucy combos, especially in the corner with shock state applied. There ain't nothing sauceless about this king. Ooh. Oh, nice backdash there on the wild assault. Fortunately for NewBreaker, throwing away that 50 burst. But now sliding right on in.
5K stagger, so good. What an active normal catches the low just because the respect mix up on the tap dust.
And just look at the way that Scambolini is constantly moving forward, giving NewBreaker no breathing room to really summon any minions, right? It's just so difficult here. Rising up with the JS, that's going to be it going to game 5.
Yeah, cutting straight to the RTL. Scambolini looking strong. And again, it's like I was talking at the beginning of the set. It's partially because it's good to pressure Jacko out of getting these minions out, but also Scambolini is just kind of a hold forward kind of guy. It works for him. He's got such a good sense of how to play offense.
I mean, you know what? When I saw the headband, I should have known. That's the coming in and ready to fight, the Karate Kid.
Let me speak for the headband committee when I say we're a little tight for business.
Oh, there we go, fireball again, setting up the shock state. NewBreaker really needs to watch out for these stun dippers. We are constantly getting caught by them. Scambolini is getting away with it for free, even without any meter to back it up to keep it safe.
Scambolini needs to be careful about how much damage he's giving away trying to hard bait this burst. Eventually, you have to just kind of full send it and see if your opponent's willing to commit, because NewBreaker has been so patient with it.
Yeah, holding onto it for dear life here. Now sitting on 100 meter. Are we going to buff our minions up? No, we go for the Elysium driver just to get the wall break.
That was so sick because drops the minion, goes for the jab, which simultaneously checks a grounded approach and sends the minion out for the punish. NewBreaker's very good at this game.
Absolutely, and that right there is why you don't see a lot of Jackos, right? Because those are the kind of plays you need to do to succeed with this character. Oh, fucking right underneath the throw. Set up the minion, right to the pressure.
Run away with the minion is so goofy. Standing heavy.
Spinneroonie into the pile driver. And we just send the SDP. Even after all these DPs have whipped or have been blocked, Scambolini will not be conditioned.
Oh my god, the JD Fireball is so sick, but there's a pickup, and we have meter.
Dragon install, are we close enough? Yes, we are. All right, Scambolini, break the curse. We got 50 meter available as well, about to have 100. Close slash again. Look at that movement speed, Proxy.
Absolutely. Go to the RC as well. Plus on the situation with the heavy fireball.
Oh my god, look at the wrist gauge.
And look at the chip.
OTG, still not enough. We're trying to chip out there. Got to block for your dear life. There's barely any FD remaining. We're just parrying the fireballs.
That's what we have to do, but there we go. Dragon Install successful. Kai with Dragon Install is top 1. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay. I want to hear that. I want to believe. Actually.
It's just he's already dead when you get it.
That's true. That's true.
Heavy fireball, really good. A good parry as well, and the anti-air with the minion.
Oh no! Overextended on the air dash there, putting ourselves into the corner. Terrible place here for Scambolini to be, and that one little mistake could cost you your entire tournament run, Proxy.
This could do it. Guaranteed damage on the Shatter. Is going to have to block one mix. Has some meter though. DP's bets it all.
Oh, the YRC comes through. Deflect shield to get the punish on the Spinnerini, but too far away for the food rail.
Oh, okay. Had to block the minions. DP's again. There's no way. Counter hit.
Oh, it's down to the wire. The PRC on the wake up into the DP. Tries to get the 5D to keep the pressure going, but the throw's going to whiff.
Fujarka's too far again. Minion bouncing in. Got to be careful. As no meter for FD.
We have to just go in. This is terrible. So close to being chipped out. It's down to the wire. This is so tense. 46 seconds left on the clock. This is the longest strive match I've seen in my life.
Waiting it out, trying to do something. Actually, doesn't work out. There's nothing to summon. Scambolini does it. On 3 of the last 4 knockdowns, he wakes up with DP.
Insane. The stress. The stress on both of these players' faces. Scambolini just won, and he does not look like he did.
I love you too, buddy.
All right, round start scenario here. Yep, this is not very fun for Potemkin, and you can see why. Bridget is so quick, so slippery, has a bunch of multi-hitting moves as well to break the armor on Potemkin. So it's slow and steady, wins the race here for Aboii.
Oh, that is going to be one of the major tools you're going to see a lot. That far S is very, very strong. And then when you're able to get that pressure up, Garuda and the 6K are so good for staggering the types of pressure you're going for. Look at the chip damage.
It's insane. But we are able to escape there. One well-placed 2K2D gets it again here to roll right on in with the fuzzy JP. That's another big problem too, right? Potemkin's a big body, which means those fuzzies are more potent.
Oh, that auto times there. Yeah, 5P, really nice. Oh, close slash just picks up on the attempt to jump out. That was an awkward one. Recalled the yo-yo for the left-right.
Uh-oh, but we just... I love just using Heavenly Potemkin Buster to get out of the corner.
HPB is just the eject button, absolutely.
It really is, but you know, what goes up must come down. The gold burst on the heat tackle. Insane. Skylar able to take round number 1.
I was so surprised to see the heat tackle there too because of the lack of meter, but I mean, just had a big read. Tries to go for it again. It does not work out, and we are cornered.
That's the I go, you stay. Here we go, slide head again, just trying to get that knockdown so we can reliably get in. Flicking the yo-yo right back. You want the yo-yo to come back? Here you go.
The timing. Slide head for the knockdown.
Okay, now running right on in. Bring around the Rosie.
6P a little early. Good idea. Wrong execution there. And the deflect shield gets no room, but the pop buster.
Oh my god. Your health bar just vanishing. But gets hit raw by the blue wild assault. That had so much corner carry on it as well. Aboii has to figure out a way to escape from this nasty situation. There's the multi-hit, of course, on the 5H. Bridget can just press it one more time to get a second hit. Ooh. Uh-oh, Return of the Killing Machine jumps right over it.
Yeah, you have positive bonus here. Oh my god, the jump scare. I mean, was just trying to stall for the 50 meter, it looked like, but you know, we'll just speed things up.
Yeah, just send it. But there's a nice backdash trying to send it there on the Potemkin Buster. Not going to work out. Rolling right on in again. JD, such a strong tool for the overhead.
Oh, okay. Nice throw. Sets up the yo-yo. Has plenty of meter. Your boy Roger sending through for the hard knockdown and still has meter for the mix.
Yeah, this is so terrifying. No RC spent, but we get the gold burst here for Aboii. This is actually kind of doable. Sets up the Gigantor Kai. Burst finally comes out. Trying to lock down there with Roger again into the 5D. Not going to work.
Oh, and we chill. I like that. Good blocks.
But what does Aboii do to get out of this situation? Skylar playing such a strong range here, sitting at just the tip of 5H range. Blocks the YRC. There it is. Game number 1 in Skylar's favor.
Yeah, Aboii tried to do something kind of slick, which is the recall the yo-yo on the way back. It's very hard to time when you can't see the yo-yo, but almost actually got the timing. A white wild assault right off the rip for the knockdown. And again, look at the chip.
Yo-yo again. That one's going to come back here. Straight into the throw. More set play coming. Close slash. It gets the pickup off the yo-yo recall.
Again, the tricky stuff with the fuzzy. Not going to work out. High-low, just getting mauled. Potemkin, what does he do? HPB in a dream? No, it's the gold burst instead. But no dreams to be had.
I mean, you had to take some kind of a risk there to escape from the corner, right? It's a shame spending the gold burst because now you're going into this next round with no burst to save you. But there's the slide head going right on in. Starship getting sent up to try and escape.
Okay, good jump there. 6K in the Garuda, obviously not a true block string. It is just an egregious turn steal, but it's scary.
It is very, very scary. Everything this character does is scary because if you get hit, you are losing so much of your life. Nice just block there on the Hammer Fist. Mega Fist, excuse me.
Back Mega Fist again. Really good on reversal. Close slash. Into what?
Oh no, jumps right out of the Pop Buster attempt. We try to go for fast RC Pop Buster, but it's not going to work out. Skylar just seems to be one step ahead right now of Aboii, reading when we want to go for those command grabs. Oh, but the JK gets the pickup afterwards. Too far away for the 2S though.
Set up once again. This is closed. White Wild Assault in response. That is a amazing. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought.
Still doable here. Garuda, that was a beautiful burst on the Garuda as well. One of the safest places you can do it. Oh, and sniped out of the slide head there with the air yo-yo. This is rough. It's a really difficult matchup, but Aboii is fighting tooth and nail.
Skylar's bait of the White Wild Assault there with the fake out with the movement was incredible, actually. I saw the back throw and I got a little scared. I had to pause it for just a second. I just wanted to point it out. That was amazing use of the movement. That's so important as a Bridget player to be able to do that.
Yeah, she's so slippery, right? We talk a lot about how Milia is incredibly slippery, but I think Bridget is almost just as much. And Roger just destroying slide head, getting the hard knockdown there for Skylar as well.
Imagine generating a hard knockdown while you are hard knockdown. That's crazy.
That's Bridget privilege. Sitting on 100 meter as well, gonna block these Giganters. And jumps right out of the Pop Buster. We have guessed every single time, it feels like lately, when the Pop Buster is coming. 5D RC, set point now for Skylar.
Yeah, double taps it. Very, very nice stuff here. Full burst available almost for Aboii.
Skylar, she goes right on in with the JP mash to blow up the armor. Again, multi-hit moves are king against Potemkin, but so is this Pop Buster.
Just do it again. Oh, close slash, smarter than me. Here it comes.
Oh, the pickup. You're dead. Oh my God. No, we missed the Garuda, but that's fine. Heat Knuckle.
Good enough. Snatcher out of the sky is able to get the finish here. Around a piece. Aboii has to stay alive here. Loser's bracket.
But we have a tall mountain to climb. Proxy has to make a reverse 3-0. This round is the start of that, the start of this momentum.
Another great flick, though. White Wild Assault. Even him locked down. That's huge with the close slash. What a starter.
Yeah, 3 hits taking off so much of Skylar's life. Goes right on in with the Gigantor. No, too far away. We probably should have gone for 6H there. But it doesn't matter. You cannot rock the baby here.
Back Mega Fist again. As I said before, a great reversal tool. You can't do it all the time, but it's really, really good, you know, just sparingly. Every once in a while, you just got to toss it out. And we're going to go to character select for a little bit of a slowdown.
I like it. I like it. You see that Aboii is starting to build up momentum, right? So you want to try and put a stop to that, snuff that fire before it can grow. We want to keep it in embers. But let's see now, going straight into this next one. Could be the last game unless Aboii brings it to a game 5.
Ooh, closing that distance with the Wild Assault. I like this. Taking a more aggressive approach, it feels like here. This is good.
Wake up first, create a little bit of space there. Just doesn't want to be locked down in the corner.
Jesus.
Away!
Back to full screen.
Full screen again.
We're calling that the Gunther chop now.
The Gunther chop, that's crazy. The ring hitter, Aboii.
Ooh, okay. Good pressure on the overhead. YRC buy some room. Slide head again, not quite there. And Skylar is adapting to us trying to flick the yo-yo as well. That was huge timing.
Yeah, and the flick on the yo-yo has been a really big way that Aboii has kind of gotten out of some of these situations here. Oh my god, but the Mega Fist forward, not able to pick up with the hammer fall, but we only need one more touch to get the round.
Oh, and the trade with the Mega Fist is good enough. Had plenty of life to play with there.
Man, the Mega Fist usage has gotten so much better in this set. I love using it as this air-to-air scenario.
Buster OTG. Oh no!
That Garuda was so late too, Proxy. We delayed it so long.
We're gonna do it again. Oh, I thought we were gonna do it again.
Uh-oh, Gigantor. This might be checkmate, and it is! Flying right on in with the heat tackle to cover it.
He's still just... Dude, heat tackle to cover the follow-through was ridiculous here. 2-2, back and forth. Aboii staying in this here. 2 games in a row is massive, but Skylar not giving up the ghost yet. Good damage off of that.
Yeah, and still has plenty of meter to work with as well, but slides right on into the far slash. Oh yeah, I like that. Just let it drop, right? Trying to bait out the burst, see if Aboii's going to try to be a hero. Yeah, but I have a feeling Aboii's going to hold on to the meter here.
Yeah, unless something crazy happens. YRC, nice block on the low. Jumps the Garuda as well. Our timing again on those has been ridiculous.
Absolutely, and now it is set point here for Skylar. She's going to try to close it out now, but Aboii spending that wild assault right into the pot buster. What goes up must come down. You better watch out. Oh no. 5D. RC, 6H, squeeze out more damage. 6H again, we're back to neutral, but we might be going to final game, final round with a single touch here from Aboii.
Oh, this is a great start for Skylar though. Yo-yo setup, closes the distance. 50 meter is available, taps the dust and gets the hit. It's still a long road ahead. Potemkin a beefy boy, but we're making the work happen.
Yeah, and that was a counter hit too. I think it was, oh my god, so was that. I think both of those were on Mega Fist attempts.
Yeah, I think so. Aboii a little desperate here, trying to be too aggressive, takes a ton of damage for it. It's not enough to kill.
Oh my god! Prayers up, prayers up. Heavenly Potemkin Buster!
Final game, final round. Oh my god.
When's the last time we've seen a heavy HPV?
Gets a sweep right away. 2K2D, nice block, but White Wild Assault too good at the range.
And after that, now you can feel it. You can feel the confidence in Aboii's play here. Baits
wow.
on the burst. Are you dead?
You're dead, OTG. Not enough! Oh, but Garuda is enough, and Aboii is going to do it. The 3-0 comeback, the reverse sweep is crazy from this guy.
You could see the moment.
We'll see how Lucian's able to do something about it here.
All right, trying to go for 2S. Right, there it is, Mappa, right? Okay, we throw clone, we Mappa.
Yeah, that makes sense. I see the vision, Jobber.
Mappa is so juiced in this game, it's crazy. All right, dash to the other side. Nice IBFDs, but we go straight for the bump ahead.
For the low, tries to go on the slide, doubles up on the slide, and continues the just harassment after the cross-up.
Yeah, and while Happy Chaos has good buttons, he doesn't have good reversal options, so it's like, what do you do here? There's the universe into the 6H, hit him with the yoga stretch.
Jesus, dude. Slayer's so ill. Back throw, though. Good punish.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about going for that pile bunker with no meter to back it up, right? It's a hard call out. Oh, but getting hit by the counter hit. Tries to press 2P, gets hit by the sucker punch.
Okay, with that, Deus Ex for the wall break. Definitely a big deal.
Oh, we tried to go for Hand of Doom, but gonna get blown up. Of course, it's not much of an exaggeration to say Slayer has the worst backdash in the game here. Only 1 to 6 frames of invulnerability, and doesn't start moving backwards until after the invulnerability is gone.
Unlucky. Okay, spends the burst here though. Dashing forward, trying to close that distance. 2H, tries to dandy on in, but we have enough space, and is able to whiff punish the slide attempt.
Yeah, and you see the way that Lucien has been really changing pace, right? We're now just trying to play a keep away game. trying to sit back, set up the clone, set up our curse, and play more of, you know, a classic Happy Chaos style. Uh-oh, but there's the bite. Immediate gold burst on wake up. Do not blame you one bit.
Yep, full reload as well. Sets up the clone, dashes in for the mix here. They've got an opportunity, and they're going to take it straight in for the Deus Ex.
Yeah, issue there was Razzo was so far away with no meter with the scapegoat in front, right?
Yeah, that's checkmate.
So it's just a little difficult because Slayer's movement, as always, even in past Guilty Gear games, been very on rails, very predictable about where Slayer's going to go, especially in this game where we don't have a short and a long dash, right? In past games, Slayer could choose to go short or far. Now it is all set.
We are going to stick it out, though. It looks a little right away, gets the burst out of them.
And Siege tried to go for the P Dandy to get through the clone. That's another solid option, but you just got to get close enough. Too far away that time, behind the back.
Damage really starting to add up. No hard knockdown, though, is going to save that meter. Only one bullet and no bullets left. With Slayer on offense, this round has got to be over.
No, we didn't get the next pickup here, but we'll have to see. There we go. JH absolutely dead. I know that Razzo was wanting the counter hit Power Bunker there because you can go counter hit Power Bunker straight into super.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, again, but just sending the Power Bunker raw. Getting punished immediately and sent into the corner.
Okay, after the slump. Good wall break. Good defense. The just block working out, but finally finds the legs.
Patience here on Razzo's side. Gonna wait for the gap, but gets clipped in the dome by the JP, and the close slash is gonna connect. That's gonna be another round. No, not quite. Just a magic pixel remaining.
Yeah, just gonna apply the curse though.
Here's the thing, you're always one map a hunch away from winning, one counter hit away from winning when you are Slayer. Look at that.
Double dash, but running out of meteor. Has to FD everything.
Yep, and we tried to go for Kara, Mappa there, but the bullet was too quick.
And 2S, like you said, an amazing stop sign, especially for a character like this that's trying to finesse with movement.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's going to be so good for reaching out, even good for contesting against. Oh, contesting against Mappa, I was going to say, but there's the bait on the burst. Lucien trying to run away with the set now.
Deus Ex, definitely the right decision here. Going to be a pixel of life left here. Razzo on one more decision. 50 bar for both players.
Ooh, okay. We got backdash PRC into the double throw. To the other side, great blocks. And again, 2S coming through. Looked like it beat the startup of the close slash there from Razzo as well.
Razzo, maybe considering the swap, might be time to try out the ABBA potentially.
Ooh,
or the Leo. Okay, okay.
Said, all right, I'm going back to the old me. Leo White Fang. Trading one Fang for another. And I mean, Leo, we all know how strong Leo is, right?
Of course.
Leo can also definitely do incredibly well against Happy Chaos here. And immediately goes for the micro dash into the 2K.
Okay. Oh, I thought we were going to look for the air throw there. Nice confirm and a better burst timing. Razzo, that's clean.
Absolutely. Into the super. Send out the pizza cutter. Now what are we going to have here? Just goes for the safe jump option into the close slash. I like that we took a little step back before going right in for the close slash as well.
Block. Twice in a row. Good roll as well.
But there we go, running right on through the clone. I think that's another reason why you want to pick Leo into this matchup too, right? Is that run through can go through the scapegoat, which is just another good tool to get in on Happy Chaos.
Oh, Master C for the PRC. 2D back throw is a punish.
Straight to the wall again. Deus Ex Machina, the golden guns coming out. Oh, 2D of our own getting the pickup. But we get the wall break a little too early. Not enough to kill, so we spend the Wild Assault to get the hard knockdown here. One more touch. Gets the command roll through, and it's going to work out. Set point.
full burst for Razzo. That is the advantage that you're going to need to generate something off of. Spends it right away. I mean, just the fact that the projectile is direct to sender on that lock-in with the curse is ridiculous.
Absolutely. 5 frames, too, on the gunshot, right? So it comes out so incredibly quick. But, oh, dash to the other side. Overhead connects.
You know what else is quick? Left, right, coming through. Is able to find the low. Razzo, one more opportunity. Straight in with the instant air dash. Jumps away, but the guard point stance is massive.
Woo! Enabling the Berserker barrage there as well. Razzo getting a point on the board and staying alive here at CEO.
Still a ways to go to be able to be in that top spot. Back to character select once again. Not expecting a character swap from Lucien here. Probably just a slowdown. You know, it's worth it.
Lucien on the phone going, how do I beat Leo Whitefang?
He said, hey Siri.
Checking dust loop.
I might as well.
I sometimes imagine that it is a lot of players just checking dust loop when they look at their phones
I'd
between
be down.
sets.
You're just
Like, how many frames is that again?
Yeah, exactly.
I do it when I commentate sometimes.
It's airborne when?
You said airborne when, and I immediately had a
2D.
flash of 2D, yeah, in my mind.
Absolutely.
The nightmares
I
of
was dust looping 2D in my head there. Back to the match. 2-1 finds the low. Razzo is going to burst again very aggressively, and Lucien can follow right away.
Woo! Saved by the scapegoat once again. Yeah, remember, if anything, very similar to Dizzy's fish. If anything hits the scapegoat, that's going to override the hitbox and Happy Chaos.
Jump over. The empty jump was so clean. Baits out the DP. Not going to die for it, but this is bad.
Pull out GoldenEye. But we don't have Curse available, so yep, we just go ahead and set it up. YRC to prevent the 5D attempt. Dash up throw. Now Razzo's in the driver's seat.
Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be a block here. Nice. On the overhead, still has burst if they want to spend it, and is going to. Going to be a hero.
Oh no, but gets punished. The extra hit stun on the crouching P, the 2P there, allowed Lucien to get the 2K2D for the punish. Set point once again. Right through the wall, right in the family jewels. And then the backdash gets caught with a gunshot. Things aren't looking too good, Proxy. 100 meter here on Happy Chaos' side.
Okay, meter for the mix here. For the tournament life, goes back to the full screen. DP connects, another opportunity.
Hold on, 2D in a dream. In back turn stance, immediate YRC, incredibly smart just to lock down that pressure, or shut off that pressure, I should say.
Our season stays aggressive. 1 bullet back in the chamber. No bullets, no focus. Finally gets the reload, but again, no focus to pull the gun here. Has to work on the normals. All hands for this guy.
Yeah, no pickup on the Mortal Counter 2D is scary, but we're getting so close, trying to get the wall splat for the extra damage, but we aren't able to quite get it. The just block, the clutch just block there to get the punish. Incredible, and the pop off as well.
There you go.
So even if Red is able to go over, are we going right into it? Oh, this looks like we absolutely are.
We're straight in.
All right, there we go. White Wall Assault right on in. RedIAmNot trying to put up the pressure. They're able to get the low, swapping to the other side.
Then the burst. Just block. Dude, White Wild Assault. RedIAmNot plays it more aggressive than just about anybody when it comes to that.
I know. If you played the drinking game, you would die here in this matchup. But, I mean, RedIAmNot understands how strong the tool is, and while you got it, use it, right?
Yeah, they have a good grasp of how to apply it as well. But there's the DP. Speaking of strong tools being applied well, Fafnir into the dashboard, but no turn to be stolen. 2P, the great reversal, the equalizer for Goldlewis.
That's the bionic elbow, Dusty Rose. And here we go, swinging the Behemoth. Yeah, that one, of course, is going to end the turn, runs right into the Gunflame. Ooh, IBFD pushing so far out. Kind of a double-edged blade there for Goldlewis.
Oh. Wow, very late on the cross-up there. Gets the counter hit on the follow-through and the dash cancel on the 5K. This is a hell of a round from UMISHO.
Yeah. That freeze frame just was Soul coming to kill you.
That's the Goldlewis. He said, yep, that's me. But you're wondering how I got here.
And then the jump S as well. Backwards jump S, able to get a full pickup in Dust. We trust. There's the wall break with a third one.
Wild Assault into low, nice block, overhead, good attempt. Finally finds the knockdown here in the same side. Big Milia had to do it to him.
Oh, and it just keeps going. Spends the extra Wild Assault there to break the wall and get the hard knockdown. Set up the drone, full security gauge. That was quick thinking there from UMISHO. You have a 100-meter, right? Why not send the Vortex and then send an instant overhead?
It just chops Goldlewis on the top of the Pompadour on that BRC backwards. Very nice. Red wakes up, blocking the close slash here. Deflect shield gets thrown. Give me your soul. UMISHO, she's looking so strong on offense.
I'm going to be honest, I love that you can throw deflect shield because I was missing burst throws. Yeah. But we got it back one way or another. No one's soul is safe. Especially not safe from UMISHO's soul here.
RedIAmNot needs some major adjustments and quick. The matches have been relatively close though. IBFD gets some room. This will jump over. Good block from UMISHO and a better punish.
Absolutely getting the burst there out of RedIAmNot. But we get the pickup off the drone. That is clean. Going for a lot of run up 2P here as well. Doesn't want to just start with a 2-6-8 Behemoth Typhoon.
Yeah, leading with the Behemoth against a player that has this kind of reaction time can be dangerous. There's no way that all comboed. Wild throw back to the corner.
That was up and down the staircase there. Gets the slump. The whiff on the Fafnir was insane.
I'm so mad.
UMISHO's pulling out things that I've still never seen from Soul before, watching this game almost every day.
The game continues to develop. Nice block of the fuzzy stuff and is active on the defense there. That's crucial from UMISHO. Plants the tombstone with a 6H.
Here lies RedIAmNot. UMISHO trying to go up 2-0. RedIAmNot has to dig themselves out of this grave here, though. Clean hit DP. Half your health bar nearly gone.
Yeah, 5-8 starter, forget about it. That is a ton of damage. Breaks the wall. Full burst here for Red.
And the gold burst right at the top. Huge pickup here. Goes for the big melee again. Safe jump option. Massive overhead into the fuzzy. Oh my god.
Straight to the super. I actually really like that. Look at the damage and now hard knockdown. We're going to set up the drone and we're going to run in. It's just going to be aggressive.
Oh no, but the BRC in still able to get the overhead. And into the wall break. Hard knockdown, absolutely. Still.
Super. Absolutely. Every time. Why not? You have
DP,
100 bar.
Is it going to clash? It does! And UMISHO wins out on the clash with the, what was that, JP and the Bandit Revolver?
It looked like JP Bandit Revolver. Oh, dude, and Red had 50 more meters, so the plan was, regardless of if that was blocked or not, was going to try and go for it. That looked like a practiced sequence from UMISHO.
It did.
I think she knew.
It absolutely
I think
did.
She 100% knew exactly what was going to happen.
That's what was in the notebook.
Yeah, it was. Said, when you get hard knockdown.
You know what would have actually been crazy? If Red buffered in a second one.
Oh,
second super.
Screamed. I'm throwing headsets. I'm breaking tables. I'm getting banjo bail. I'm throwing a chair. It's over. No way.
Well, now we know for next time. Here we go. Round start scenario 2-0 up for UMISHO. Harassing with that 2K. Running right into the far slash, gets the burst out. Using the drone just to gain some ground. Go, my son, hold down the neutral.
Oh, far slash not quite in time, but UMISHO, you see where her mind is at. She's looking for those whiff punishes very aggressively.
Yeah, it really has just been this footsies game here, right? And Goldlewis, when it comes to footsies against Soul, it's not really what you want to be doing. You want to get in and start forcing your own offense just like this. Tries to go for the cross-up safe jump.
And that's extra difficult, too, because I feel like Red, that's one of their strengths. I think that they're very good at that type of range. But, like you said, just the matchup will not let you, it does not appeal in that way.
No, things like far slash 6S, 2D are just so strong. But we send our own reversal here. It's going to connect. One drone out. RC gets the pickup.
Look at the damage. Sets up the drone. Finds the throw. OTG with the Behemoth, the meat tenderizer.
Fusing Soul with the ground. Oh, and there we go. Step on your Jordans with the 5K disjointed hitbox.
Oh, okay. Able to avoid. Goes for the Wild Assault. Buy some room with the FD, but how much room can you really afford to get? Look at the life. That was 4 hits.
That was from all those close slashes, building up the risk gauge there to cash it all out. The drone is going to connect. Huge pickup now for Red. Not going to spend any of the meter. Saving it just there for more overheads. 2K2D gets the pickup. Red is on the board.
Sneaks in the low and sneaks into the scoreboard. 2-1. Red back in the situation. Why is he talking about pizza? What does he say? What is he even talking about?
It's mealtime. He says, I'm on my lunch break now. Trust me, I vibe with that, bro. When he said, you know, pizza, I felt that.
I think it's pizza after this.
I feel like I need to too. Maybe after top 8.
2-1. UMISHO, obviously in full control here. Has looked so good in the matchup. Has looked so practiced. Every sequence has felt like it was like within the realm of her possibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. She is a scientist when it comes to this character.
Red with the knockdown though, sets up the drone, distance closed, White Wild Assault, still just applying good pressure, but the FD from UMISHO is just buying so much room.
Oh, and the JD getting beat up by the JH here. UMISHO actually went for what looked like a super jump there just to get high enough above Goldlewis. Look at this knocking at the front door. That fake out when you have 50 meter to do nothing after Bandit is so strong, so terrifying. Gets the slump. Huge whip though on the 6S.
Tries to throw, and then the OTG for the kill. That is massive. UMISHO again on set point.
Yeah, and that was a pretty snowbally round as well, but Red getting the first blood here. Safe jumps have been on point, but even when we're getting safe jumps, UMISHO still steals the turn back. Just backdash away.
Why not? Absolutely. The SDP as well. Look at the damage here. Guaranteed damage on the wall break as well. No is going to keep them cornered, but there's the back throw potential incident.
We'll have to see. We got the 50 meter available, nearly 100. Oh, JP connects, gets the pickup. Not gonna be able to send all the way to the corner though. No! Oh my God, that was terrifying.
Backdash is the last behemoth.
Just needs to find that one last touch. Wild Assault to try to get on in. And the JD, the hands reaching out from the great beyond.
It's like you said, he does just enough.
He does just enough.
Crucial.
It's just the cherry on top of a great character.
6P, all of this off a clean anti-air. UMISHO, she's off to the races. Wild Assault for the wall break. Positive bonus, hard knockdown. What more could you want? What?
Pause. But there we go.
JP whiffs the second one though.
Oh no! Able to get the pickup here into the red Roman cancel. We burst right before getting stuck to the wall. Wild Assault to challenge the Bandit Revolver. UMISHO still sitting on a bunch of meter. Throws the Night Raid Vortex.
Double overhead. BRC forward. Content to block, but gets hit by the close slash on the cross up. UMISHO is going to be in the top 8 winners side.
And then get Evo.
Dude, with Evo Japan in the mix as well, it's unbelievable to think that this kind of consistency can come from this player. But Cheryo with the backdash here off the start. Tempest finds a throw back to mid-screen. We're going to gold burst in response, actually.
Yeah, and trying to armor through there with the armor point through the drone. Not going to quite work out. Cheryo now putting the pressure on in the corner. There's the PRC. Overhead is going to hit its mark. Gets the opportunity to set another drone. High, low, where will we go? Through the wall is where.
Not quite enough with the guaranteed damage on the shatter. It was very close. Looking for the behemoth, but it's too far. Tempest content to play the neutral game, but the neutral jump from Cheryo works out perfectly.
Absolutely, absolutely. So starting off strong here for Cheryo. And I like that we're leaning into a lot of that JD, and especially setting up the drone, right? Sometimes you have to send the drone and just let it do its work. Especially on every knockdown against this character, and that's exactly why. If you go in with the drone available and the flash hit comes out, there is a chance that he might hit the drone on the way up.
Headbutts for everybody, dashes up. Distance close, looks for the Behemoth, does barely scrape by.
Yeah, to catch that backdash too. But now Tempest up against the ropes. Beautiful throw text.
I love that about Tempest. He was like, I'm going to do it until you do something about it. 5K, here it comes.
Cheryo's got to do something about the pressure that's coming through now as well. Gets counter hit by the 6K, and now you're stuck in the blender. Deflect shield, but we were ready with the PRC on the command grab attempt.
Good IBFD, but it doesn't get you far enough away. Continues to find these hits, touch after touch. Tempest on the come up around a piece. Now a crazy comeback.
That's a champion caliber run back there. And you saw Cheryo try to go for the throw on the run through, but just did it a little too early. Berserker Barrage sends you through the glass.
Headbutt in the low, finds the touch, has the burst, great delayed burst. I like the timing here, but your good timing is not good enough. Wild assault for the wall break. This is huge again for Tempest.
All right, but we get the back throw on the attempt at the 5D. Cheryo still in. I'm gonna throw up.
I thought that was Cheryo's air throw.
I thought so too for a second. I mean, man, after that comeback there from Tempest, I have to imagine that was tilting. Because Tempest nearly got a perfect going into the next round. You can see Cheryo already taking a little bit of a breather there before going straight into the next game. And now, starting off slow. What a trade there. Of course, going to be in Tempest's favor because he was on the ground.
Blocks the wild assault, locks you out of the burst for just a little bit of time. Cheryo wasn't planning to spend at that point, though. Jumps in and gets the hit, sets the drone, and catches the backdash again.
5K pickup there.
Tempest has not blocked on a single wake up in this game. Not a single time on standing up has he blocked.
We paid money to fight, all right? Not to block. Look at that, multiple backdashes there. You see the danger coming in. That warning of the negative penalty. Oh, and we just send it. Swinging at Ghost.
I respect that. Listen, Tempest being aggressive. It's the type of player that he is. He's just willing to make those types of choices. Air to ground trade once again, but the IBFD by some room for Cheryo, and we get the punch on the jump in.
It's like you said, Tempest is going to keep doing the same thing until you prove that they have an answer for it, right?
Uh-oh.
Cheryo starting to find those answers. There's the burst. Smart burst, too, to be able to take this corner position.
Full security if Cheryo can get back on their feet and get into a position where they can fight. That level 3 drone is going to be a big deal, but that is a big if at this point here. Continuing the mix on the high-low.
Oh no, but the 2D catching the backdash there from Cheryo, and it looks like Tempest might be coming through for another comeback.
Has burst, is going to spend it in the corner here. Wakes up with a super.
Into PRC, shimmy! Are you kidding me? Gonna be enough to get the kill here. No combos dropped. Cheryo getting a point on the board.
That is a nasty way to go about that mix. I love it. Super into the backdash, that big shimmy for the win.
It was definitely to see if the DP was coming out, right? That's what we wanted. Right, nice connection there. Again, harassing RC. Goes for the low option this time. Tempest, hero bursting here. Could have held on to it for the next round. Doesn't even have any resources when it comes to meter to make this comeback, but is going to try.
Dude, tried to run down the backdash here, but Tempest still is able to build enough room.
Uh-oh, there we go. Last ride power bomb. Plus frames coming through. That was actually a very, very good jump there from Cheryo, finding the gap, able to squeeze right through it. Overhead connects, OTG, Cheryo starting to swing back.
Yeah, the double behemoth doing its job there. Half a burst available for both players. Dashed up with the 5P, can't quite find its mark, but it's not going to matter. Keeping them grounded is all Tempest was looking for. It's going to go great on the shatter.
BRC forward, keep you blocked with the 5P. Now we get the throw on the run through. Yeah, every knockdown that Cheryo gets, we're basically going to try to send out the drone. That's something that you notice all the time here, too. This time that you had the burst there, you were absolutely dead. One more touch. Goes for the overhead. It's going to connect. PRC. Cheryo taking the lead.
How often do you get to see anybody be able to put Tempest in a spot where they're going to have to come back? Cheryo, momentum continuing to build, looking so strong right now. Start of this next one.
Both of them taking a breather.
Yeah.
No one has locked into the rematch quite yet. They both understand how much this next round means. And look at this. The contemplation on their faces.
Character select. Just the music, I do believe. There's a world where we pick Sin, but I don't think we're in that world.
I think Leo is so good against Goldlewis.
I agree, and I think it's Tempest's best character too.
Yeah, that I don't know why you would go Sin into Goldlewis when Leo has all the tools to beat him.
Just, you know, having a moment to himself regardless. Either way, Tempest knows best for himself. There's a reason why he's the type of player, the type of champion that he is.
You are absolutely correct, and we are locking into the Leo White thing, keeping it up with the king.
I 100% agree. Like we said, he has deep pockets. He does have other characters. This is the correct call for him. It certainly, I think, is. It's the best matchup of his characters, and I think it's just his.
Yeah.
He is Mr. Whitefang.
Of course, you have Sin, you have Elfel, and I definitely think Leo is the pick here. White Wall Assault right off the bat. Cheryo is one of those players who uses it pretty sparingly.
Oh, straight away wins the foots. He's able to destroy the drone, waste all that security meter, and get the cross up for the follow through.
Drift upwards, make sure we get as much corner carry as we can. We are going to go for the wall break. Oh no, you cannot just send out the drone for free like that. Cheryo was expecting Tempest to back off.
Yeah, and Tempest, for the most part, has been doing a really good job of managing wall health. You can see, unless it's going to be for a big situation for Guess for Game for him to have positive bonus, or it's going to kill, he does not break the wall often.
But we are going to send that DP, which is something he has been doing often here, for better or for worse. This time it's for better. So is that mortal counter. Razzo with the 5P. Knock, knock, open up.
Yep, this time, gonna go for the positive bonus here. And again, that's a hard knockdown now, Guessing for Game. You can see the consistency with how he chooses to do these things.
And immediately DPing right back. Should be able to get the kill here with the super. Absolutely. We're going to game 5.
And Tempest looked like a completely different player in that last game. 2-2 now, taking it down to the edge. And Cheryo this time is going to be the one to go to character select. A little bit of a slowdown here. In the same vein as Tempest, there is a world where we pick Kai, but I do not think we are in that world. It's got to be Goldlewis. It's a worse matchup, but he's too good with the character. There's no, this has been your ride or die. I don't think he's thinking about that, but I'm pep talking myself at this point, Jobber.
Is this the music matchup,
I
actually?
think so, absolutely.
Oh, you swap music? No, I'm swapping back now. That's the real counter pick. We're going to put on Just Lean. Time to gamble.
I mean, if there was ever a song to roll dice to, I respect that. 2-2. Cheryo pushing Tempest to the limit here. We get into our game 5, a winner's side spot on the line. Me too, brother.
All right. Whoa, the JD there. Interesting decision from Tempest. You can see Cheryo trying to stay outside of that 5P range, but runs right into it this time. Now starting to get put into the blunder. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and spend the burst. Try to lock Tempest down in the corner, but it doesn't happen for long.
Okay. Ends up finding the overhead, going into the super as quick as possible. Wants to maximize damage, minimize time wasted. Straight back into the ass whooping.
Ooh, and the far slash too far away, though, for the Behemoth to connect. But we just send the White Wild Assault. Bait out the DP2, no pickup afterwards. Cheryo, unfortunately, dropping a few of these scenarios, Proxy.
Oh, and I think we are plenty blocking here, absolutely. Tempest with that is going to send it in to match point.
And Cheryo didn't get a look at the burst there. Yep, almost at full burst, so we have another opportunity for that get out of jail free card. But how we spend it is going to prove life or death. Into the wall splat, hard knockdown coming through. Cheryo, not much life left in the tank.
Ooh, sneaks it with the low, ends up spending the burst here. You see that delay, trying to with the screen pull, make sure they have to block that.
Absolutely, you don't want to just rush right on in, but rush in we do. JD is gonna whiff and get punished. You're gonna be alive for one more interaction. YRC gets blocked and Tempest moves on to top 8 winners.
Wow, crucial decision-making in the end. The read on the defensive choice is beautiful from Tempest. Losers are still going to be playing out, but here for the winners, it's up to MFCR and Leffen. Right away, 2D finds the mark, and we burst for Leffen.
Yeah, I mean, you have to as Happy Chaos, right? The earlier you burst, the better. You cannot allow your opponent to build that momentum on you, but we just go for the double dash.
Ooh, JP, you know, just because. Just make sure that the wall break happens. Positive bonus is big for MFCR.
On the PRC, chasing up to the skies. Didn't want to go for the throw, but it's going to get the hit into the first round. Incredibly clean. Round 2 starts on the dash up 6P.
Yeah, there are a lot of buttons from Leffen that beat that there, but MFCR taking a gamble, and I definitely respect it.
Yeah, trying to run away with game number 1 here. Absolutely has the means to do it. Blocks the burst. This one's going to hurt.
You're dead. Oh, no drops actually, but the reset not going to matter there. Little Berserker Barrage finish him off 1-0 for MFCR by perfect.
Venezuelan reset.
So we're
Still able to close it out. I mean, that's the flag.
I respect it. Back to character select for Leffen. A little bit of a slowdown here. Switch up the music potentially.
Yeah, I think after that much of a one-sided game 1, you do go right back to character select, right? You can't just continue in the face of that. You got to slow things down.
ABBA? Are we I know he plays ABBA.
I think we're going to stick with Chaos.
I agree, but everyone's just making me nervous going to characters like now because I know all these players got deep pockets. Plus, I'm such a what if guy.
Yeah, what if we get this? What if Leffen just pulled out the Slayer here?
Hey, I respect it. I mean, the Happy Chaos, though, this is tried and true, sticking with the gun. 1-0 in favor of MFCR, round start DP. How much more confident can you be?
All right, burst again, super early. We're seeing what's looking like a little bit of a rerun of the first game, but now Leffen interacting a little bit more here until we get hit by that mortal counter 2D.
Very consistently being able to find it to mark. A ton of damage off the table, about half his life taken away there from Leffen.
Oh, Goomba Stomp into the full pickup.
Oh, comboed, but it's not going to matter here with the Wake Up Super. What an answer. Not quite enough to... Oh, my God. I forgot that does not scale the combo at all. Holy moly.
The very next hit chunked it. Yeah. Just, oh.
As soon as I saw the pillar, I was like, oh, my bad.
And now MFCR again trying to run away with this. Momentum's been crazy, baiting out the burst. He's locked in.
Wall break with the axe kick, 50 meters still available. MFCR is going to try and close the distance, says it with his chest with a 6P. MFCR on another perfect 2 games straight.
A double perfect here. Yeah, I think we're going to go back. No, we just rematch right on in. I thought we were going back to take one more breather here, one more reevaluation.
Going to stick with it, though. Gets the cross up. Good way to start.
Baits out the burst. This is huge now. Leffen finally able to get started. So do the hard knockdown, staying outside that DP range. Very smart indeed.
Start back up. Here we go. Deus Ex.
And now Leffen trying to answer back with a perfect of his own proxy. Just needs to find that touch with the BRC mix. Goomba Stomp on your dome.
And a perfect in response, as you said. Round up for Leffen finally here, and he almost has burst now, so the next big interaction from MFCR is going to potentially be able to be broken up. Does spend the burst right when it comes back.
Oh my God, that Berserker slash. So good at just closing the gap. We go into the barrage here. We weren't in back turn, so wasn't able to get the pizza cutter. Not as much damage, but the hard knockdown is what matters the most. With the JD and the backdash getting caught by the BRC. One more round here, set point for MFCR.
That felt like an execution error there on the JD, but it ends up working out beautifully. Guard point to the breakthrough.
Oh, and the whip on the JP on the way down. Nice brain kill.
JP out of there, gets the hit again. Full follow through on the shot. Enzo spending the burst.
2D RC, the classic, stays same side, doesn't go for the run through, but instead, Leffen gonna roll on through. Oh man, out of focus, and there's the DP. MFCR smelling blood in the water, trying to close the gap, but the 2D and the DP are gonna whiff. Leffen adding a point.
MFCR getting incredibly aggressive. Already an aggressive player, but goes for the 2D, sends the DP, throwing everything in the arsenal to close the distance. Ooh, Leffen with a big think. You know, considering his options here, played very good in that second game. Obviously leading off with a perfect.
All right, 2K, first blood here again, trying to bait out that burst. MFCR holding on to it for a little bit longer there.
Okay, finds the throw, goes straight into the take aim, gonna get the wall stick here and break just with the wild assault. Have that burst for the hard knockdown, well worth it.
Yeah, goes ahead and sets up both the scapegoat, and there we go. Huge punish on the whip DP. We just send the super. We want to close it out right away. Remember, the longer that they live, the more burst they get back.
Yeah. Take him out straight away. There we go. Full connection on the max distance here. It's gonna get the hard knockdown. No, it's just gonna let him unstick from the wall.
Yeah, but I don't even think MFCR was expecting that, right? Instead of unsticking forward to get away from the corner, we just went straight up.
Ooh, and just finds the low. Leffen with this slowdown has been looking absolutely efficient.
And after the wall break, this scenario of just setting up scapegoat and throwing the curse has been so effective.
Oh, another good stop sign, good interrupt.
Oh,
2D into the DP once again, whipping out. Leffen gonna punish it to the fullest extent, 2-2.
Game 5, Leffen trying to make this a reverse 3-0 sweep against MFCR. I mean, it's possible. We just saw the reverse 3-0 sweep with Aboii. And starting off incredibly strong here, hard knockdown, but we are out of focus. Wake up throw here from MFCR. Immediately goes to the overhead. Nice block there from Leffen, and an even better escape from the corner, getting the burst out of MFCR in the process. And now it's MFCR who's looking a little lost here in neutral, right? The way that things have slowed down, we can't just bulldoze ahead.
Goes for the slump here, goes for the 2K, 2D in response. Leffen breaks the wall, and it's starting to break down the confidence here. The reverse 3-0 might be a factor. Leffen is on set point.
Absolutely, and still has burst available, meaning that if MFCR gets any offense going, we're going to see it pop right away. Backdash. Now harassing with a back turn stance into the 2S. 5D connects. That took away a bit of the burst and is able to get the wall break with the axe kick.
50 meter for a wild assault. And good way to take aim. Taco lands on the same side though. Big stuff.
Deus Ex Machina, hard knockdown. This could be the last hurrah for MFCR's winner's side unless we can make something happen. DP hits its mark.
Oh, look for the 6P. Blocking the follow-up as well. Holding out for everything here. 50 meter, how do you spend it?
We gotta be careful. DP does hit, and the immediate burst. This is massive.
That's actually huge. Going into this last round with no burst is a big deal for Leffen.
MFCR, though, with the full gauge ready and available to go. Not gonna burst here on this interaction, though. Allowing Leffen to get close to the corner. We want him to spend as many resources as possible, right?
Oh, DP hits on the wrong side, tries to go for the run through, does manage to get the hit though.
Oh no, a little too early on the run through to the other side.
Beats something on reversal timing there. Leffen was looking to pull the trigger in some way, shape, or form. Good tech though.
Oh, the backdash there on the 2S. So clutch. Happy Cast cannot block when the gun is out. The overhead connects. Deus Ex Machina, refill your bullets.
And this has been that situation where Leffen has felt like he's checkmated over and over again. This curse into the scapegoat has been massive, but instead he turns up the heat. He gets aggressive. It's gonna be enough. Deus Ex!
That was a hell of a turnaround there. Because like you mentioned, the constant scapegoat into the curse. MFCR woke up expecting to be aggressive and was not expecting the low to come.